What's up? What's up? What's up? What up, guy? YouTube, what's going on? Let some people get in here. Look like I got one person in here so far. Let me know if you hear me. Let me know in the chat if you hear me. We're gonna let some people get in here, man. Let me know if you guys hear me in the chat. Good deal. What's up, James? What's going on, man? I'm gonna let a few people get in here. I'm gonna talk a little food service, man. So with all these sign-on bonuses, PFG got the sign-on bonuses going on. CBI, which is Cheney Brothers, got a sign-on bonus going on. Who knows how many other people got the sign-on bonus going on? Obviously, these companies need drivers, man. That's a pretty good incentive to get some people in the door, I think. Let me know what you guys think about the sign-on bonuses. So PFG, let me look real quick. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys here. PFG got up to $5,000 sign-on bonus, man. In my area. I think that's a pretty good incentive, man. I'm gonna zoom this, make this a little bit bigger. Jose, what up? U.S. food driver here from Livermore, California. What's good, man? Appreciate you joining this live stream today, brother. Did you work today or was you off? We got a sign-on bonus as well here. How much is you guys sign-on bonus, Jose? So you see here, PFG did a hiring event, and apparently they got this on a Facebook post as well, man. So obviously they need drivers pretty bad. This is actually in the area where I live. So we got PFG hiring around here. I know Cheney Bros is hiring. Cisco and US Foods all are hiring in my area. And I think, well, I know Cheney Brothers has a sign-on bonus. I want to say theirs is around 3,000 here. Now that could be different at a different location, but here I believe it's like 3,000 or 3,500 or something like that. But as you can see, it's Performance Foods. It says up to $5,000 sign-on bonus. So you never know how much that could be, man. But still, I think that's a pretty good incentive to get people in the door. Let me know if you guys agree or not, or should it be more? I think that's a pretty good incentive, man. Okay, Jose, 2,500 with you guys. I heard Cisco need drivers real bad out here. Oh yeah, I signed on with PFG for 6,000 in VA. Oh, that's pretty good. 6,000. I want now. How do they pay those bonuses out, man? I'm sure they're not giving it all to you in one lump sum. So, is it after like 3 months or whatever the case may be, they give you a portion of it? Like how is the breakdown? What's the breakdown like on those sign-on bonuses? I'm pretty sure it's different um, for every company. I had a sign-on bonus at the previous company I worked for, which was a beer company prior to getting on with GFS, and I think we got like $2,500 sign-on bonus, but I want to say they gave you like $500 after like the first couple weeks, and then I think after a month or so they gave you another 500 and all that. So they kind of broke it down. You know, they want to make sure you stick around, I guess. So, how would you guys break down for those of you that got the sign-on bonuses? Jose and James. Go back out here. It's not bad though. I think if you want to get into food service, anybody interested in getting into the food service game, I mean, I think now would be a good time. I really think now would be a good time, especially if you want to take advantage of some of this bonus money. Might as well get it while it's out there. Money while it's out there. Never want to come up. Cheney. Let's see. Let me get my let me get these highlighted up there, man. Elder Will, what's going on, man? Cheney had $5,000 for a driver and $5,000 for new employee, but it has to be a referral. Okay, that's still pretty good. James, they're paying out a portion every 6 weeks, but I'm not sure exactly how much yet. Won't find out till next week. Okay, good deal. Jose, I should be getting my first portion after my 90 days and the next one after 6 months and a bigger portion after 1 year. That's pretty good, man. Stick around. Stick around and get that money, man. You know, a lot of people quit before they can get all of it. Definitely stick around, man. Take advantage of that. BD, I work for Pig. Did you mean PFG? I'm assuming PFG. Jobs are 10K for driver and 5K for employees. Pays out 25% a quarter for 1 year. Okay, that's not bad either. What state? BD. Let's see what Cisco looking like real quick. I don't see no sign on bonus. Nah. So Cisco in my area don't have a sign on bonus going on. Check this out with Cisco though. Our truck drivers can earn up to $100,000 a year, including base, overtime, and incentives. Earn up to 100K, man. If anybody tell you can't make 6 figures in the food service game, they just don't know about food service. The money is definitely out there, man. You're gonna work hard for it for sure. But the money is there to be made. No doubt about it. What's up, RSC? I see you updated your name, bro. You mortgage free TV now. What's going on, bro? Okay, Cali. I just got a letter PFG drivers getting 2,000 for retention pay. Wow, that's crazy. Man, I don't know what PFG got going on, man, but I know around here in my area, you guys are doing a lot of hiring, man, and doing those hiring events at hotels. You guys just had one in my area at a hotel this past Saturday, man. So I guess y'all really need drivers bad. That's a nice incentive though. Really nice incentive, man. Yeah, drivers don't like those cameras, man. They definitely don't like those cameras. I don't too much care for those cameras. I mean, I don't care if they're facing out. Um, I don't know. I got a little issue with them facing the driver, but I came from the beer company I worked for prior to getting into food service had a front facing camera, facing the drivers. It wasn't that big of a deal. Um, and they really wasn't as strict about it in the beverage game, to be honest with you. They were so hurt for drivers, I don't think they was gonna say anything about anything anyway, to be honest. But some of these other companies, food service companies in particular, I know they probably a little bit strict, more strict than like beverage. BD closer, McLean and ATL is paying $36 an hour, guaranteed 60 hours a week. This is temp work though. Temp work. $36 an hour. That's not bad though. Temp work. I wonder how long is the temp work? Is it like for the summer, or is it? I guess it's a time frame in which they get cut loose. Billy Ray, what's going on? What's up, Anthony? Has food service started going automatic with their trucks yet, or are all still manual? No, man, definitely automatic. A lot of food service companies automatic, including the company I work for, which is Gordon Food Service. Um, at least definitely at my location, man, we got mostly automatics. Um, we probably got one or two manuals left on the yard, but yeah, man, a lot of companies, a lot of major companies going automatic. There are some companies that obviously still have both, but yeah, a lot of them transition into autos. So I think we're going to autos like I mentioned in a previous video. I just think a lot of CDL drivers, particularly the newer guys, a lot of those guys get intimidated by the manuals, and they don't really want to drive a manual tractor. I'll be honest with you, I can drive both. I actually had a manual until we ended up getting new autos, but I mean I prefer automatic honestly. I just don't like the shifting all day long, especially when you're in the city and stuff like that. I'd rather just be in an automatic and just get up and go, man. Not have to do all that shifting. Especially when it's like early in the morning. I had long commutes, man, in between stops. So there were times like when I would get in the New Orleans area, head down that way, traffic would be so bad, bumper to bumper for a long period of time, and it would just stop and go, man. I just get tired of shifting all the time, man. I couldn't wait until I got it automatic. So yeah, man. But to answer your question, a lot of them definitely going auto. BD closer has to stay at least 45 days. Could get cut loose anytime. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Hey, let me ask you this, BD. As a temp employee, I mean, do they have the opportunity to be a permanent driver, permanent employee? Let's just say they stayed the 45 days. Would they have the opportunity to be, to come on as a full-time employee? James Parker, Pepsi giving us 1,200 retention bonus, but that's not enough to make me stay. Yeah, I hear you on that. Wouldn't be enough to make me stay either. Not at a beverage company, man. Shout out to all the beverage guys, man. But if I had to choose between beverage and food service, I'm going food service all day long. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. No question. Gotta show you guys something that I thought was interesting, man. Get down here. BD closer. The temps get shipped in from out of state and stay at hotels. Okay, I got you. So yeah, it really is temp. That's crazy. So they come out of state just to do temp work and go back. Peps could give 20K. I'll stay for a week and leave. Yeah, 20K have made me do it. Yeah, I do it for a week, 20K, and get up out of there. I want to show y'all something though. So I posted. Let me enlarge my screen real quick. Show you guys what I posted earlier on my community tab, man. So I posted a question, and it's kind of interesting to see the results real quick. Um, so this is what I posted. If you're a local driver doing food service delivery work, let me know which company is better in your opinion. You guys see the results right here, man. It's out of 40 votes, as you can see right here. Out of 40 votes, I thought it was kind of interesting. Uh, I've been looking at it throughout the day. GFS was actually up at one point, and then as you can see, Cisco came and just kind of ran away with it. But got Cisco, man, at 48%. So apparently most of you guys think Cisco is the better company, man. Uh, GFS, we came in at 30%. Performance Food Group, 3%. What's up with that? Y'all don't like PFG? US Food, 13%. Cheney Brothers, 8%. So let me know why you guys think Cisco is the better company, man. If you if you chose Cisco, or you may not even participated in the poll, but let me know if you agree with this. If you agree with these numbers, man. You think Cisco the better company out of these guys? Now, obviously, it's some food service companies that's not on here. McLean, Benny Keith, Merchants Food Service, and a lot of other food service companies. I could actually only put 5 on here. So there's some companies not on here, but just out of these 5, I mean, what do you guys think, man? You guys agree with this poll? Let me know in the chat. I thought it was interesting. John B, what's going on? US Foods had 20K sign-on bonus. Wow. What state, John? Oh, Metro Division. McLean in Minnesota is giving a $15,000 sign-on bonus. Wow, that's pretty good. Young T, what's going on? BD Closer say, why is Cisco so good? That's what I want to know. maybe one of the Cisco guys can answer that question. I want to know the same thing. Why is Cisco so good? Why no McLean in the choice pool? Come on, bro. I can only put 5, bro. I can only put 5. I may do it again in the future. I'll put McLean in there, man. How far you think McLean would have got up, man? You think McLean would at least got what, second, third spot? I don't think it would have got first spot looking at the 48% on Cisco. Cisco got a pretty good lead on everybody. Let me know why Cisco. I mean, we know they the bigger company, but the question was, are they the better company? So guys realizing now that trucking definitely gives a major income boost. What's one thing do you think can help guys exit early and not feel like they got to do 20 to 25 years behind the wheel? Billy Ray, that's a good question. Well, my answer to that is get another income stream. I mean, that's pretty much my answer to that, man. You know, if food service or not necessarily food service, but your question is trucking. If trucking is your only source of income, get another income stream. If you got a pretty decent income stream from another source, you don't have to be trucking 20 to 25 years if you're doing something else on the side, right? So that would be my answer to that. If you're just trying to do trucking and that's it, then you may have to spend 20 to 25 years behind the wheel. But if you got a side hustle, side business, then you don't have to spend that length of time behind the wheel. So that would be my answer as far as exiting the trucking uh, early, or at least not 20 to 25 years. Mortgage free TV, otherwise known as RLC TV. Cisco is just the biggest and most popular, and drivers like that. Camera in their face. Yeah, good point, man. Young T say probably third. You think McLean would have got third, bro? McLean a good company, man. Shout out to McLean, man. Young T, I take it you work for McLean. You do the food service, the grocery. Mortgage free TV. Y'all can pay off that mortgage in 7 years and leave food service. That's a fact. Absolutely. A lot of people do food service for, a lot of years, man. 10, 15, 20 years. That's a lot of wear and tear in your body, man, doing this type of work. If you just strictly running cases, if do, if you running cases, maybe like the first 2 years, and then you transition into shuttle driver, that may be different, man. But when you just running cases, it's a lot of wear and tear in your body. May get a trucking job, down the road, something you don't have to do as much physical labor. I had a tanker guy pull up on me when I was getting gas yesterday, as a matter of fact. Um, he was working for a tanker company. It wasn't a fuel company, but he was doing something with tanker. And he walked over to me and he was like, "Man, you ever thought about running one of these?" I'm like, "Yeah, I thought about it early on when I first kind of got my license. I thought about hauling fuel. So I went and got my hazmat. I got my hazmat endorsement. I thought about it, but I never pursued it, and I don't think I would do it now. But I thought about it. But he wasn't hauling fuel. He was doing some other type of tanker job. But he said he don't do no touching, nothing. He said whenever he go to where he got to go, they do all the work. He said it's the easiest money he ever made. He said he make between 1,500 and 1,900 a week, and he love it. He love it, man. He said he ain't going nowhere. So, those type of jobs are out there, man. Those type of jobs are out there. You don't have to do touch freight. You can make some good money without touching freight. Young T, I worked in a warehouse start their company CDL school on Monday. The division is a grocery division. Okay. Congratulations, bro. Definitely hope it work out for you over there at McLean. Tony Felton, what's going on, bro? Can you gross over 140K? In what? In food service or what, Tony? Yeah, that is good money, man. Especially not to do nothing. Yeah, for sure. Me too. I'm definitely not trying to retire doing food service, man. That's not my plan. Not my plan. Tough job is definitely not for everybody. Oh, food service. Can you gross 140K? Uh, it may be possible. I don't know. To be honest with you, it may be possible. I know you can grow six figures. 140K. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess it depends on the company. $140K in food service. Um, I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah. I don't know, man. I know you can make six figures for sure. 140 is up there. Brian Rixby, what's going on, bro? We got 13 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor, guys. Y'all like this video for me if you haven't liked the video yet, man. I appreciate it. You know, it helped with the YouTube algorithm, help get the content out to more people. So definitely hit that like button if you haven't hit it yet. Appreciate y'all, man. Get that. Tony say get that C7 vet. Yeah, man. I like the C7, man. I like the C7 and the C8. I love both of them, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's gonna be out of one of them for sure. It's gonna be out of one of them, and it's gotta have red seats, man. Gotta have red seats. I like the all white with the red seats, or the all black, or the all gray with the red seats. It's just something about the red seats, man. I gotta have the red seats, and whichever one I get. Brian say, I'm on the road now. Supposed to be meeting with Cheney Bros tomorrow. I did work that coat for 10 years. That OTR money good, but not better than being home. Yeah, that's for sure, man. It's not like being at home every night, man. Nothing like being at home. The older road get old quick, especially if you got a family, man. So I definitely understand that. Young T, hey, I'm only 23 with no kids, so I'm definitely trying to get into trucking and this food service. Yeah, man. I think you're making the right move, bro. You're definitely making the right move. You get those CDL license, man, you got a lot of opportunities. Not just food service, but trucking in general. So it's a lot of companies out there. You definitely can make some good money. You young. It's the right time to get in, get your CDLs, man. Good luck to you, by the way, Young T. Tony, I like to see seven bet, man. You know what, man? I can't argue with you there, bro. Like I said, I like both of them, man. That C7 serious, man. Love them stingrays, man. Like I said, I'm good with either one of them. I've heard of people making 120, but they work 6 days every week and have been at their job for a while, but not 140. Yeah, that's why I say PD. 140 is up there, bro. I don't know about 140. That's up there. But hey, I don't know. But if they are making 140, bro, they crawling back in the house every day and to the truck and down the ramp. If they're using the ramp, they may have a lift gate though, so maybe they laying down on a lift gate. Yeah, the red seats make it official for sure. Troy, what's going on, man? Troy, I know this about what your fourth week of training, man. Let me know how training is in the chat, man. Let me know how training is in the chat. No, this probably like your fifth or sixth week, bro. I think. Let me know how training going with GFS in the chat, man. Troy Higgins, a new GFS driver, by the way, guys. Am I gonna buy or lease it? Man, I don't know. My brother keep telling me to lease, man. My brother keep telling me to lease. He said I should lease. I mean, the leasing is cool. The leasing is cool, but you don't really do that for my credit though, man. But I mean, I don't know. I had to think about which option I want to do. My mind saying I buy, but the lease is a good option, man. That lease is a good option. I mean, you have a lease for maybe a year or so, 2 years maybe or whatever. Turn it back in, get something new or whatever if you want to do that. Young T not a fan of the Challenger Hellcat. Man, I'm personally not a fan of Challenger as at all, bro. I don't really too much care for the body style, man. Like they really too big, like for me. They running though, especially the Hellcat, the red eyes. They running. Yeah, Lisa, you're gonna want something else in a couple of years. Yeah, man, that's the only thing. That's what's good about leasing. You can change them out, man, after a couple of years or so. Billy Ray, hey, you a smart guy, bro. On some of your other videos, you wholesaling properties. Yeah. How did you learn that process? And is trucking helping you acquire more homes faster? Yeah, man. Oh, I learned about wholesaling, man, just really listening to podcasts, man. I was at work. I was really in my truck, man, driving, and I listened to podcasts and stuff like that, man. I ran across this guy named Max Maxwell and Brent Daniels, TTP, Wholesaling Inc. They got podcasts, and I was just intrigued, man. They had some interviews on there with some case studies with people basically getting properties and not have to use any money. Like they wasn't using their own money. They was the middleman in the transaction. And so I was just intrigued by the whole process. I had no idea that you can make money in real estate and not have to use your own money to do so. So when I heard the stories and I heard like the process and everything that was involved in it, I felt like it was something I can do. And so um, I was like binge listening to podcasts like every day, all day. I pretty much shut down. I was at work, I was in my car, I was just listening to podcasts, watching the YouTube videos and all that, man. And um, I started, man. I took action. So they got this thing called analysis paralysis. When it comes to taking action, that's basically just people that just consume a lot of information. They get the information, but they never apply it, right? So if you got a lot of information about something, but you don't do anything with it, it's pretty much worthless. So once I got all the information, I pretty much applied what I learned and just took action, man. And I was pretty successful. Got 2 deals like pretty quick, man. After starting, probably like uh I think after 2 months or something like that, got my first couple deals, man. So wholesaling is sweet, man. Like I said, to be able to do deals and really big deals without having to use any of your own money is just it's sweet. So if you if you're interested in wholesaling, man, definitely just go on YouTube and put in wholesaling in the search bar, and you'll see a lot of different videos people doing wholesaling. Max Maxwell, like I said, is a good one. TTP, you can look at Brent Daniels. You can go to wholesaling, uh, wholesale to millions. Another good one. Lily Thompson, she's a female, obviously, but she's a wholesaler as well. It's just a lot of good ones, man. That's really putting out some good information. And like I said, it's pretty easy, man. Well, let me say this: it's easy, but it's work, right? You still got to put some work in, like because it's a lot of competition in the wholesaling space. There's a lot of competition, and then especially depending on where you live. Like if you live in a big city, it's probably more competition than where I am. So It's a lot of competition, but it's definitely something that could be done. Consistency is key and really just putting in the work, man. But nah, trucking didn't necessarily help me with the homes because I'm not actually buying the homes with my own money. Um, I'm pretty much so let me explain to you how wholesaling works. So what what my role is in the whole transaction. So what I do is I pretty much go out and try to find homes that look like they need some work done to them, right? So a clear indication of homes that I really look for are homes that look like they may be run down, um, they may be abandoned, they may have high grass, tall grass, look like it haven't been cut in a while, maybe a broken window, a lot of mail in the mailbox, just signs and indications that the property is pretty much unkept. Nobody hasn't been at the property in a while. Now, somebody could still be living in the property too, but the signs I just mentioned are just like really clear signs that um, the property is pretty much unkept. So those are the properties that I pretty much look for because you got a higher chance at um, reaching a seller or a homeowner that's willing to sell that property. So once I locate that type of property, I got some systems in place that I get the address to the property. I put it into this system I got called PropStream, and I'm able to get all the information I need for that property. I'm able to get the homeowner's name. Um, I'm able to get the homeowner's contact information. That's phone numbers, email addresses, all of that information. I'm able to see if that homeowner owns any more properties. So I'm able to get a lot of information. And once I get the information, I can either send that homeowner a postcard, I can cold call them. That's just calling a number. I can send a text message out to this homeowner and all that just to get in contact with them. Once I get in contact with them, say, hey, are you a homeowner at such and such 123 Main Street? If so, would you be interested in taking a cash offer on your property? They're either gonna say yes or no or hell no or don't ever call me no more or take me off your call list, something like that. But when you get that yes, you may have opportunity on your hands, man. So if the homeowner says yes, I'm just gonna tell you the whole process. So if a homeowner says yes, um, I go ahead and say, okay, we'll set up. Well, first I get the condition of the property. I find out, a lot of information about the property. Get the specs on it. How many bedroom, bathroom, are there any repairs that need to be made? Things like that. They're gonna tell you a price. And a homeowner, obviously, they want to get the most for their, the most bang for their buck. So they're gonna tell you probably a high price, a price that the house is probably not even worth, right? But then you got to bring them back down to reality. And another thing you really need to know, like um, your repair costs, right? So you got to do your due diligence, do your research on the property too. So when the homeowner throws out a crazy number, if you got your facts and stuff, and you did your due diligence on the property, you can throw out, well, you know, it's gonna cost this amount of money to get the property up to standard. So I got to spend this amount of money. That way you can put it in their brain so they can pretty much come down on what they really want for the property, right? So you got to throw all that information out there. But once you get the property at a price to where you can sell it to another cash buyer, it's got to be a nice little spread in between. So if let's just say you got a property under contract with the original homeowner for $20,000, right? Let's say it needed $5,000 in repairs. So that's like 25,000, but let's say it's worth, $60,000. So an end buyer or another investor that's willing to buy that property, they're gonna look at it like, okay, it's gonna cost me $5,000 in repairs, and let's just say you want 30,000 for it. because you got to put your profit in there, which is your assignment fee. If you want 30, you got it under contract for 20, $5,000 in repairs. That's if you sell it to the cash buyer for uh 40. Let's just say you sell it to let's just say you want 40 for it, right? You got it under contract for 20. It's $5,000 worth in repairs. So that's 25,000. You want 40. So 25 from 40 is 15,000. So if you were to sell that property for 40,000, you would make $15,000 assignment fee on that property. So you make the difference from what you got under contract for the original homeowner and what you sell it for the end buyer, which is the cash buyer, right? And you're not buying the property from the original homeowner. You're putting it under contract. Once you get under contract, you own what's called equitable interest in the property. So that gives you the right to be able to sell the contract, not the house. You got rights to sell the contract. So cash buyers and other investors, they know how the game works. So a lot of investors that's willing to put up their money to buy these properties, they love wholesalers, people like us, to bring them properties because we're doing all the hard work for them. So if you got really good relationships with cash buyers, anytime you get a property, you'll be able to offload it real quick. But yeah, man, that's another video. I ain't really want to get that deep with it, but definitely check it out, man. Check out wholesale. Mike, what's going on? Hey man, I started next week at GFS. Previously, I worked at FedEx Express Freight. Maybe one day down the line, could you make a video on how to pull into tight restaurants in the tractor trailer? Yeah, Mike, for sure. You know you had a mortgage channel as well. Just subscribe, good stuff. Love the content. RLC TV. RLC. RLC, you started another channel, or you been had a different channel? Billy Ray, thanks for that detailed info and keep up the great content. I'm in Cali and I hate it. Appreciate it, Billy Ray. Man, I thought Cali was cool, man. I never been to Cali, man. I plan on going this year though. Los Angeles or San Diego, one or two. Mike, which GFS or what state? Oh, okay. RLC just changed the name. I got you, bro. Ohio. Okay. Congratulations, bro. So obviously, when you pulling in the tight restaurants, man, tight spots, that's gonna be different for, you know, different locations. Depending on parking lots and all that type of stuff, man. So the what you got to do in order to get into those tight spots could be different, man. You know what I mean? Those tight spots be crazy, man. Especially if you pulling, uh, a longer trailer. You in a 28-foot trailer trying to get into a tighter spot. It's probably a little bit easier than, a 36 or 48 or 50, like some odd trailers. I had to run a 50-foot trailer one time by mistake, and um, really it was only one stop that that was a little tough to get in. I still got in. Um, but my supervisor thought that I was gonna have to stay out in the road and make the delivery in the road and where I needed to make a delivery. It was a crazy walk. I was like, I'm getting up by the door, man. I'm getting this thing in this parking lot. So I end up backing in, man. I end up getting in. Um, Luckily it was overnight though. Wasn't no cars, anything coming up off the road, man. So I had enough I had enough time to get in there. But yeah, my manager thought I was gonna have to stay out by the road. He was afraid of that stop, but I got it in, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. It just depends on definitely how long that trailer is, what you pulling. Troy, fifth week, I love it, man. Taking every advice I'm learning and putting it in my performance. That's good, bro. How much long you got in training, Troy? Last I remember you saying you was driving, man. I think I seen um one of your videos you had posted, man. You said you was driving. Z Flex, what's going on, bro? Tight lots turn you into a pro or a bust real quick for sure. That's a fact, man. Tight spots ain't no joke, man. Sure, you heard of that new 2022 Cadillac CT5 Black Wing? Nah, I haven't seen that, man. I haven't seen that. I have to pull that up. CT5V. Nah, I ain't heard of that, man. You plan on getting one? 13 people in the chat. If you haven't liked the video yet, do me a favor and like the video, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Just doing a little food service talk, man. And let me go back to, you guys can probably still see it. I still got it up, but if you just joining, I was talking about this poll I put up. I was talking about the poll, man. What y'all think about the poll, man? What y'all think about this poll, man? Get this down. As you can see, let me see if it went up some. Let me refresh this screen real quick, man. I'm gonna see if these numbers changed on here. But if you just joined the channel, I was talking earlier about this poll. I posted a question. If you're a local truck driver doing food service delivery work, let me know which company is better in your opinion. And as you can see, Cisco got 43% of the votes, man. So most people who voted think Cisco is the better company. You got Gordon Food Service at 31%, Performance Food Group at 2%. Y'all don't like PFG, huh? US Foods at 14%, Cheney Brothers at 10%. So my question to you guys was what do you think? Do you agree with these numbers? You guys think Cisco is a better company? Let me know, man. RLC, how far are you from FSU? I'm like 2 hours away from FSU, bro. I'm like 2 hours away, man. Let me know when you're heading down, man. We probably could meet somewhere in the middle or something like that. Chop it up, man. Z Flex. I hear Sigma rides with two guys every night and make around 70K. Quite a bit less, but I bet that bat feels good for sure. Sure. Yeah, man. I'm not really right up the street, that's for sure, RLC TV. Yeah, I'm like 2 hours west of FSU, man. 2 hours west. Yeah, I heard them Sigma guys make pretty good. And like you said, with two people, man, it's a little bit easy on you. Nah, Lakeland is east of me. Lakeland is closer to like Orlando and all that. I'm on the other end. I'm on the opposite end. Yeah, FSU is like 2 hours east, man. 2 hours east of me. G-Flat don't do food service with 70K now these days. 85 at least. Yes, sir. Z Flex, what you doing in food service? What company you work for, Z Flex? I had somebody tell me it was PFG. I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure if it was Z Flex though. Oh, okay. GF GFS Change Ohio. Got you. GFS gang. GFS in the building, man. Man, how's it working in that snow, man? Man, I had to work in when we had that freeze storm, man. I was in Mississippi and it was crazy. Um, that was my first time like really working in the snow and the ice and all that, man. It was crazy. I don't see how them guys do it up north, man. I don't see how y'all do it. Probably around 6 figures this year, mortgage free. That's good, bro. Yeah, that's good. How long you been with GFS? Z Flex. Just gotta be careful. Feels good unloading cases when it's cold. Yeah, man. You definitely gotta be careful, bro. Like I said, I was in there for the first time this year in that ice, man. It ain't no joke. It is no joke. 4 years in January. Okay. 4 years ain't no joke. Truckology in the building. What's going on, bro? Yeah, this road I was on, man, had a real slight incline, man. Real slight. It wasn't even really steep. And my truck started sliding a little bit. I was like, oh, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. You definitely gotta be careful in that snow and that ice, man. Truckology, how the teaching going, man? Still teaching those new drivers, new truck drivers. Oh yeah, keep it low in the snow. Yeah, I already know. I know now. Going good, loving it. That's good, bro. Yeah, it was crazy, man. We had PFG during that time. We had that freeze storm. I got a PFG driver that stay at the same hotel I stay at during my layover, and the ladies at the front desk, they called me before I got to the hotel, like, Anthony, are you still coming? I'm like, yeah. It's like they got you working in this weather. I'm like, yeah. PFG dude, they said they actually called his rod off. So I don't know. GFS, um, they may try to call it off uh, in that situation next year. I was actually the only driver to go out, man. Like they called off the other routes like the next day, and I was really the only one out there. So they probably will call it off next time because it was bad, man. All the stores were closed. It was crazy. I really shouldn't have been out there to be honest with you because it was nothing open. It was nothing open. Police was pretty much all around the streets, like had roads blocked off. It was crazy. Still got the cases off the truck though, man. Even though the businesses was closed. They would send you out in the blizzard up here. I believe it. I believe it, man. Yeah, it was crazy, man. They called off uh all the routes except mine like that next day. I don't know. I think they just pretty much slipped on this one. I don't think they looked at the weather to be honest with you. Until it was too late. I was sending my manager pictures of the road and everything and all that. He was like, man, I know, man. I just seen that and this, that, and other. Um, I think if they would have known it was gonna be like it was, I don't think I would have went out. I think they would have called it off, and I probably would have just had to work Saturday. Like that's what they did before when the weather was like real bad and I missed my scheduled day delivery. They pretty much just pushed it back a day, and I ended up having to work like a Saturday. Um, they pretty much, the customers got pushed back a day. So instead of working, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. So, but it's all good. I don't mind if that's what I got to do. Gotta be careful in that bad weather though, man. We got 12 people in the chat. Appreciate all you guys for joining, man. If you hadn't hit that like button yet, definitely hit that like button. Mm, who are the main customers down here? Uh, we got American. Well, at my location, we got American delis, um, uh, Roof Chris. We got Charlie's. We got Panera Bread. Those probably like our main ones. We got a lot of like hospitals and nursing homes and that type of thing here. J Cam, what's going on? 16 years blue line, Columbus, Ohio. We got Culver's. We got quite a few Culver's burger joints here, man. But it's crazy because in my area, my location actually delivered where I live, but they got a GFS coming out of Plant City, Florida, DC, coming all the way down here to run the Culver's, which is crazy. Sometimes I don't get how they do the setup, man. It's kind of crazy. It seemed like we closer. They coming from Plant City. That's like 6.5 hours away. They coming all the way down here to where I am. To actually maybe longer, maybe like closer to 7 hours in Plant City, Florida. To come here to I don't get it. It seems like we probably should be doing that. We closer, but I don't know. Truckology over here, they won't shut down unless the highway gets shut down. Yeah, gotta make them deliveries, I guess, man. Businesses need need their product by any means. I don't miss those Panera deliveries. Yeah, those Panera breads, man. Only thing about the Paneras, man, is the soups, man. The soups and all the soups be heavy. It's soups crazy. That's the only thing I hate. I really just hate the freezer stuff with the Paneras. J Can, we almost got Subway. Thank God we didn't. Yeah, I think US Foods got Subway. Who you with, J Cam? What company? Z Flex. I did a roof Chris 2 days ago. They think they guys gift the restaurant. Man, I do a Culver's and Chili's right tomorrow. Yeah, man. Roof Chris something else, man. The one I work is a key drop, man, so I don't have to deal with nobody. All my stops key drop, so I don't really deal with no customers. I'm overnight, man, so I don't really be messing with them. But yeah, you're right. Coles and chili. Yeah, I seen a GFS drive in New Orleans, man, delivering the IHOPs. So I guess they may have IHOPs down that way. He actually come out of Texas. He come out of Texas, but I guess they do the IHOPs. So it's crazy. Got any mall stops? I did have one. They changed my route. I don't have it no more. But yeah, I did have one. It was, man, I had to do a lot of walking too. The malls. The mall was crazy. I had this one stop, man. It was an American Deli, and it was inside the mall, man. The walk was so long. It was crazy, man. I'm glad I don't have that stop no more. Yeah, I had two mall stops. I had American Deli and a Charlie's. Man, the Ruth Chris steaks. I looked at that invoice just to see how much them steaks cost. Boy, them things expensive, man. Them, what in them stockyards, steaks, ribeyes, things expensive, man. You gotta pay for the good stuff, man. The Root Chris I delivered to, man, they was getting deliveries just once a week on Thursdays. So they would get like 200 and some cases, like 240 some cases or whatever on Thursdays. Um, but they changed it. Now they get it twice a week. So I deliver to them. So I deliver to them tomorrow. They get it twice a week now. So on Mondays and Thursdays and on Tuesdays and Friday, which is good because they split the order up. So I'm not taking 200 some cases one day. Now is like 100 one day and 100 and something the next day. It kind of worked pretty good. They was complaining about not being able to get in the cooler. Well, they would have to take all the stuff out of like the cooling, the area that you got to put it in. They would have to take it out and then pretty much put it back in, put it up. So they got tired of doing it that way. So they asked us if we can break the order up. But it worked out for me too. I actually like it better going twice a week um, with a smaller order. It worked out. J Can, we had Carvel Ice Cream, Tower City Mall, Cleveland. It stunk. Man, I'm not even gonna tell you about the mall because I don't even want to put it on on my platform, but yeah, I feel you. I could tell you some stories, man. We all probably got some food service stories to talk about some of these places, man. I ain't gonna say nothing on here though. I don't need nobody going back saying that. I just say it's some experiences, man. Z Flet, they punched in on my route for 8 cases. Had to drive an hour and a half to get to them, and that's crazy. For 8 cases, crazy. J Can, we have stores, double doors, drop pallets inside, just break down cooler freezer. 400 cases takes 35 minutes. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. 35 minutes. Sweet dropping them pallets, man. Z Flat, most of that high end food is frozen. I can tell you some restaurants not to eat at for sure. Yeah, I think we all can, man. Some of these restaurants, but they make you shake your head, man. one food inspector away from closing down some of these places. Um, yeah, most of the high end food is frozen. When I seen the price of them steaks, man, I see why it costs so much to eat them, man. Cause you ain't leaving up out of there under $100 if you got a date with you. You definitely gonna pay over $100. Most of my stops, key stops, do at night. Yeah, mine too, J Cam. It's sweet. I love that. Love them key drops, man. All right, guys. I done been on a little over an hour, almost an hour and 15 minutes, man. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in today, man. I don't know the next time I go live, but I'll schedule it again so everybody can know, man. Appreciate y'all for hopping on. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, man. Like the video and keep dropping those comments, man. This will definitely be on the replay. If you guys just join, you'll be able to watch it later, man, for sure. But I'm gonna get ready to get out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. and I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Y'all take care. Peace.